Oh, snap. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Patrick. You like true crime? Sweet. Take a second, hit that follow button, y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Do all the things. Welcome in. Welcome in. YouTube, we need some thumbs up. We need some thumbs up immediately. Come on, let's get 100 thumbs up over on YouTube. TikTok, hit the follow button. Gypsy Rose, going crazy. Oh my God, nothing is working.
How dare you?
Yeah. Y'all, rough day for me. Just one of those days where you just want to flip the freaking desk over. It's been a crazy day. I might be a little bit on edge. Might be a little bit irritable tonight. So if I am, I apologize. It's all good, y'all. Life is good. I'm happy to see y'all. I'm happy to be with y'all. Happy to hang out. And let's see what the hell's going on with old Gypsy Rose. Because apparently that's all y'all can.
You what?
Oh, y'all are crazy as hell. I do videos about literally anything else and nobody watches them. I do one video where it mentions Gypsy Rose. Everybody watches it. So you did this to yourselves. TikTok, YouTube, Rumble, wherever else we're at. X probably as well. You did this to yourselves. All right, let's go, y'all. I'm shrinking myself down. This is Radiant Brit. She's awesome. What has she got to say? Let's find out.
Hey, you guys, it's Bird. Tonight we're here to react to Gypsy Rose cooking for her boy toy Ken. This video is like
Oh Lord, I think we saw some of this too. Oh man, y'all, please go follow Radiant Brit. She's awesome. She's pinned down in the description. Go give her a little subscribe over on the YouTube machine and TikTok. If you want to watch this video with us, come over to YouTube, search the Mystery Project. You'll find the channel. Subscribe. You can actually see the video and you can find her channel and everything. Come on, y'all, pop on over.
I've already watched it once, and once was enough for me to bring it here for a reaction. It's got so much going on, so many just performative BS moments, along with some alligator tears and some, in my opinion, some very blasé
Miller,
cooking.
right?
So either way, we're going to go over it in a reaction style video. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys. So this video has 44,000 views. It was posted 1 day ago. It has has 2.1 thousand likes to 230 dislikes, and the description, it says, "Join me as I cook for Ken for the first time." It was going great until, well, you'll have to watch till the end to see what goes down in the kitchen, with a laughing and a
oh hell, that sounds damn. Apparently those meatballs have been defrosted. Oh hell, let's keep going.
fire emoji. I said this in a recent video, her PR team is absolutely telling her, you have to reel this in. Let's do some really blasé content. Let's put a somewhat
Cinder's mad that they out.
Title and description, because if you continue on the path that you were on, like even, you know, a month or two ago, this ship is going to sail. And as we know, she's labeling herself as a social media influencer. I'll put that comment right here that was going around TikTok. So you can't like have your cake and eat it too. You're already one of the most disliked people on social media. So if you continue to be this toxic, clapping back, causing drama, nonsense person that you're being, you can't do that and want to be a social media influencer. And as a reminder, when she came out of prison, what happened to being an advocate? Doing advocacy for other people that might have gone through.
Didn't we watch the video where they said that she said she didn't want to do that at all and she didn't want people to reach out to her? Like she wasn't going to advocate for like any victims or anything like that. Remember that? It's crazy.
MVP, even though we know that now, current day, her story just has way too many red flags. But That's a conversation for a different day. Let's get into what she has going on. This
Miller,
is
thank you.
ridiculous.
So tonight I am cooking dinner for Ken.
Oh, hell.
This is the first time that I will be cooking a dinner for him. Usually he's the one that's always like cooking for me. So he is at work right now and he does not know that I am planning this romantic dinner tonight. So I am making spaghetti and meatballs. I have the recipe right here. I've got all the ingredients that I need. I just kind of cook the meatballs.
The ingredients?
A little bit because I kind of like it to be a little bit more cooked.
What's the ingredients for spaghetti and meatballs? Spaghetti and meatballs. That's like I went to the oh damn, Jenny, I look cool as hell with that. Hey, y'all, I went to I went to one of the like golf clubs I was at for one of the tournaments, and I was like, hey, can I get a gin and tonic? And they were like, you're just gonna have to tell me how to make that. And I was like, gin and tonic. I don't know how else to tell you how to make it. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Can I get water on the rocks? You have to tell me how to make it. Put ice with water. I don't know. I don't know. But let's continue. This is crazy as hell, y'all. This is already starting off to be just absurd. TikTok, hit the follow button. Tap the screen like crazy. Let's get 25,000 likes, y'all. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. Unreal. All right, here we go.
And also cooked.
When you buy meatballs in a frozen bag, they're usually already cooked and all you have to do is reheat them. And secondly, why do we need a recipe for spaghetti and meatballs? All you do is like put the shit in the pot.
Yo, I don't watch these videos. I blind react to everything. So I had no idea she was about to say the exact same thing I just said. This is crazy as hell, though. This is crazy as hell. But yeah, you just boil those, like put a little skillet with some water and you just boil the meatballs. Well, you like not some like totally submerged, but you just boil them a little bit, put some Italian seasoning on it. That's all you need. That's all you need. Y'all hit me with the donuts. Come on, let's go. Let's crush that goal. Come on, TikTok. I believe in you.
Make it warm and that's it.
The Miller, right? That too.
A little smokies. So a lot of people like meatballs, but like I like little smokies in my spaghetti.
Little smokies in spaghetti? Oh, hell no. Man, that's crazy as hell right there. Just not boil, but like I put like a little bit of water in the bottom of the pan with the frozen meatballs. If I'm gonna do the frozen meatballs, I'll usually just make meatballs. But if I have the frozen ones, I'm like, well, I might as well get rid of them. That's why I put it in with the water, and I just let them kind of like sizzle up. Does that make steam? That's the word, Shy. Steam. No, not submerging them. I mean steam them. Sorry, I said boil, and that's the incorrect word.
So I'm gonna start. Okay. So I've got my seasonings. It has like bell pepper, onion.
Jenny, thank you for the donuts.
Fresh. Okay.
She is so lazy. She couldn't even chop up her own vegetables. She had to go to the store and buy the pre-cut vegetables. What are we doing? Why is this even a I hope that nobody took this as a video that they could learn anything from.
Oh, hell.
Because she's not doing anything. She's combining ingredients into a pot
Jenny, thank you.
and claiming that she's preparing a meal. You're reheating food, which is okay, but let's not try to act like you're in the kitchen getting fancy for this romantic dinner. Please.
So I'm just gonna saute.
Yo, that's why I love Radio Brit so much. Man, she got the right amount of sass. She does. She just got that little, like, just a little bit of salt down the arm, like that one dude, you know, where he's like on the meats. She got just the right amount of sass. She even hit did you hear how hard she hit that space bar, y'all? She's like, let's not do that. Listen again. I'm gonna rewind it like 3 seconds. Listen, she goes, oh hell no.
For this romantic dinner.
Listen to the space bar right here.
Please.
Ooh!
Saute
That was some vengeance right there. She said, please.
these
Britt, we love you. Please come on a live stream. Britt, please come on a live stream.
first. And then I have the pasta sauce, the tomato paste, the diced tomatoes with green chilies, all my
That's Rotel. You making Rotel dip. Oh, Lord. Put the can of Rotel in the crock pot with a big chunk of Velveeta cheese and let that heat up. And then add maybe a little bit of taco seasoning or something, and then get yourself some chips and have some damn Velveeta Rotel cheese dip. That's what you need to do. And you really want to get crazy with it. Take some ground beef and you know, cook that on the pan with a little taco seasoning and put the ground beef in the Velveeta Rotel cheese dip. Bam. That's all I'm saying.
spices. So I thought
I'm about to start a cooking channel, y'all. I'm about to start a damn cooking channel. Oh, Tara, thank you. Talibim? Ooh, chorizo would be very good in that too. Taliba. Taliba Morgan. I got it. I figured it out. Sorry, y'all. SpaghettiOs would have been easier. The Miller, right? No, for real though. Let's keep going. Maybe you should. I mean, you can go to Olive Garden. Shit, you could get that. Doesn't Olive Garden have like a 2 for 2 thing or whatever? Not 2, but 2 for whatever, $30 or whatever. That's cheap as hell. You can't even go to McDonald's for that.
all my kitchen set up. And wait till
Girl, you need some more counter space too. You got like no counter space. You can't even put the oven mitt on the counter. It's up on the oven. Gotta get yourself some more counter space. Like big time counter space. You ain't got gas either? That's electric? I mean, I guess it's probably an apartment, right? You can't do gas in an apartment. But you gotta get yourself some of that gas stove action going on. You know what I'm saying?
this needs a
Emotional damage.
Let's keep going.
little bit of
Oh, don't put no oil in the noodles. Don't put oil in the noodles. Don't put oil. Who started that? You don't put oil in the noodles and make them sticky and soft and stick together and act all weird.
Okay, so I switched burners because I kind of like having the burner pot a little closer to the camera so you guys can see all the ingredients that I'm putting in. All right, so I'm gonna start like putting some of this.
Why are you sauteing stuff in the boiling pot? I feel like the dude from Breaking Bad. I feel like Walter White talking to Jesse for the first time. He's like, you wouldn't cook in this. You'd cook in this. Remember that? And he had the round one versus the flat one. Why are you doing this? Look at Britt's face right now, too, y'all. It says it all. I love it. I love it. She's straight up just like unimpressed. Oh, you have a gas stove in the apartment, Jerry? That's freaking awesome. I thought that most places didn't do that
I'm gonna brown.
because they're afraid people are going to blow themselves. Shy on TikTok, it won't let me, but if you come over to YouTube, you can. So the Mystery Project on YouTube, that's the YouTube channel. Y'all, we got 48 donuts left. Let's hit it real quick. Come on, y'all. Come on, TikTok.
I'm really short.
Girl, what are you looking at the recipe for? This is something, and this is no shame to people that this might be a meal that you cook. That's no shame, but it's literally putting ingredients together and making sure that it's warm. This is not cooking, which is
Putting ingredients together and making it warm. Oh, Lord.
fine. But again, we're
Jessica, thank
misleading
you.
audience. We're
Sonny, what up?
misleading people that are watching this video to make it seem like you're putting in more effort than you
Elvia,
really
Elba,
are,
Eliba.
to make yourself
Morgan.
look more genuine than you really are. And
Can I call you T-Morg or T-Morgs?
thank God a lot of us see through it.
Dr. Susan, it's Radiant Brit on YouTube. She's fantastic.
Can I explain why I am
Is that a
doing
dream
this
catcher?
romantic night for Ken? He has been amazing throughout these last couple of months. When we found out we were pregnant or are pregnant, I guess I kind of just was worried that like he would stay just for the baby.
Or he would leave you like he has before, because it's very clear that Ken has only returned to the picture because he sees that Gypsy Rose is now being accepted by millions of people and she's no longer in prison. If she was still in prison, there is no way that Ken would have come back and said, hey, you know what, let's work this out because you're my soulmate, you're my best friend, you're my twin flame. That would not have happened. He literally was watching all of this unfold like the rest of us. She came out, she was accepted, she was making a lot of money, going on these press tours and interviews. People were interested. And he decided to go ahead and come back. If he was actually, let's talk about like actual soulmates, it would not have only been a reunion because she was out in the free world. It would have been, wow, she's still in prison, but this is actually my soulmate, so I'm going to write it out.
Rocking in the free world. Nurse KK, thank you. Dr. Susan, thank you.
For a few more years. That's what would have happened, in my opinion, of course.
And I don't want that for him. Like, I want him to be happy, and I want him to want to be with me. And so, you know, I think
if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Making it too easy, but that's the way it is.
I've been so distracted and consumed by all of the changes that's going on in my life, like the divorce, pregnancy. And if I can do a few nice things for him to show my appreciation, then that's just a small bit of giving back what he's given me. So Ken and I met in
a few nice things equals reheating food and serving it to him. I guess that's a few nice things in her book. If
it's getting cold, reheat it. Have some more. No. Remember that one? Eat it. Eat it. YouTube, let's get 100 likes. We got 200 people watching, 78 likes. Everybody hit the thumbs up button. TikTok, hit the follow button.
I've heard this story of her and Ken meeting and how they whatever before. She's told this story before. I think that Ken is just as weird as Ryan Anderson because they both contacted her because of her story being told on network television and documentaries and, you know, tabloids and all of that. I don't know what person in their right mind would say, this is somebody that I want to contact and I want to be romantically involved with. So I will always say,
hey, hold up. All right. Ladies, y'all like a bad boy from time to time. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of that. Maybe they like a little bad girl from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you went to prison? You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not these people. I don't honestly don't fucking care anyway. Y'all send me this crazy crap and I just watch it. Oh God. This is absurd. Rare form tonight. I was about to get crazier. No, y'all, I had a pumpkin spice latte. Did y'all see my pumpkin spice latte video? I told you I was gonna do it. And it's got 1,100 views. Y'all, you better go watch that. It's on the page right now. Click my face, go to the profile, leave a comment, leave a like, repost it. Maybe I'll keep going. Maybe I'll do something else. All right, let's keep going. This is crazy as hell. This is absurd. This live stream is going to last until like 2 a.m.
Anderson was mistreated, and I think that he was a pawn in her game, just like Ken is, because Ken will not be around forever. Yes, she did kind of trap him with this pregnancy, but this is not going to be everlasting. Let's be honest. When she gets tired, she will leave, and then she will come up with a brand new story of how he was controlling, he was not being nice to her, he was maybe even endangering her safety as far as being a mom.
Whoa.
I can already see all of this playing out. But all of that is just to say that while I have understanding for Ryan and I think that he was mistreated, I also think that both of them are in the same boat as far as being really weird for wanting to contact Gypsy and not just contact her, but start a relationship with her. It is equally as weird.
2017.
Man, that...
After he watched my HBO documentary.
She was... I ain't gonna say it.
And he wrote me a letter, and we became friends. And then letters went to phone
Shauna,
calls,
thank you, Dr.
and
Susan,
phone
thank
calls
you.
led to a visit. And
Oh,
on
hell.
the visit,
Visit.
we've been talking for about 4 months or so. And I just remember walking into the visitation room, and he was wearing the bracelets. I'm sure a lot of you have seen like the black and white bead bracelets. So that was a gift for us. So he had his black and white bead bracelet, and then I had mine that he had brought in for me. Well, he didn't know that he couldn't
Dallas, what?
give it to me because I wasn't allowed to take anything back with me. And so after all these years, he's kept it. And so anyway, getting on course, he shows up at the visit, and like we start talking, and like 37 minutes into the visit, we're talking about this TV show we were watching at the time. And I just remember like he leaned over and just gave me the most like knock your socks off kiss imaginable. Like this was super romantic. Because like I had never been kissed like that. Like I had kissed people. I had kissed obviously one other person before that. And like never in the
She has kissed numerous people before that, one being Nicholas Godejohn, whom she manipulated and, you know, made him feel like his only option was to unalive her mother, and he went along with that because he was under Gypsy's control for so long leading up to the actual crime. I like how anytime she needs to or wants to mention Nicholas, it's like, oh, this one other person, oh, this one other guy. You were literally doing the unimaginable hours after y'all unalived your mother. Let's not act as if this is some kind of like sweet little thing that happened. Y'all were doing that right after you brutalized your mother.
life had I had a kiss like that. Like,
Whoa.
And so I looked at him and I'm like, I don't think we can kiss like this. And I don't know, we just went with it, and we started kissing again. And then the guard walks by and then sees us, and she catches me and she's like, Miss Blanchard, what are you doing in the blue chairs right now? And I'm like, okay. So my visit got interrupted, and then I got, of course,
My visit got interrupted.
a reprimand.
Oh, Lord.
So I had to go
Man.
back into the visitation room, and I'm like, I might be in trouble. And he's like, I'm so sorry. And then they just decided to just terminate the visit. I got a write-up for it, and he got banned for 6 months. And
Oh, hell.
so after that happened, we just continued writing letters and phone calls, and we became like officially a couple, until he could come back and visit me again. And he came back, and we had a much better visit this time around. Stood by the rules. We learned our lesson. And then we dated for 2 years.
Oh, my goodness. Crafty RN. Shout out to the nurses. Let's go. Thank you for the donut, too. Very sweet.
And he would keep coming to visit me while I was in Chillicothe. And we got engaged, and we kept deliberating. Do we want to get married in prison? Yes, no. We thought about it January.
Oh, hell.
Wedding.
See,
Miller,
this is the whole
thank you.
thing. This is a problem. Gypsy Rose has a long history of ignoring guidelines and thinking that she can get away with it. And I guess maybe
Above the rules. Wendy, thank
even
you.
being confused when somebody calls her out. And that has followed her from before she was in prison, during her prison stay, and current day. She thinks that the rules do not apply to her. She does not need to acknowledge them. Why should she have to follow them? She is now a popular social media person, and during her prison time, I'm sure that she had a lot of people tricked and fooled into thinking that she was this survivor where her only option was to unalive her mother and use Nicholas Godejohn to do so. Why do you have to make poor little me follow the rules? That is her mindset, and it is still
Susie,
that
thank
way today.
Gracie, thank you.
Um,
What do y'all think?
and I mean, ultimately, it was just kind of decided that I didn't want to rob him of a real wedding. He didn't want to rob me of a real wedding. And so we called off the engagement. Or we called off the wedding, but we didn't call off the engagement. And this was right around the time that the act had came out. A lot was going on around that time, a lot of stress. Stress is really hard on a relationship. So, some things occurred that opinions got to him. And ultimately, he felt the best thing to do would be to let me live my life outside of the relationship.
Let me live my life outside of the relationship. You were in prison. What do you mean live your life? Ken wanted to jump ship because he decided that this was not for him. And then he realized that now she's popular, now she's famous, making all the money, blah, blah, blah. And when he came back, she immediately trapped him with a pregnancy. We saw the timeline. We saw how quick it happened, and I am not here for that. Oh, well, this is a genuine love story, and we're just so in love. Save it.
Ooh! Brennan is with the save it.
How dare you?
It was not what I wanted. It was not what he wanted. But there were so many opinions telling him, if you love her, let her go. I wish he would have talked to me about it before he ended the relationship, because I would have told him how much he meant to me, and how much like light and joy he brought to my life.
Whoa.
And losing him was so
Crafty
hard.
RN.
And I felt like I lost my best friend. I did lose my best friend. And it's like, for 2 years, this person and I were communicating. I would tell Ken my deepest, darkest secrets. And
listen, people that are best friends, soulmates, and all of the things, what's happening with Ken and Gypsy, that does not happen if the connection is actually genuine and that person is truly there for you. Ken, in my opinion, is there for convenience, and Gypsy decided to trap him with a pregnancy so that he could never slip away from her. And even if she one day decides, well, I'm done with you, blah, 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 they still have that tie because now they have a child allegedly together, which the paternity is not even done yet. That will not be done until the baby is born. So going off the assumption that the child is his, they will always be tied together in that manner. And Gypsy is going to dispose of him just like she has everybody else in her life.
twins.
Oh, hell. What do y'all think? Is that what's going to happen? I don't know. I don't know these people. I didn't even know who Ken was a week ago. That's accurate, too. That's accurate. I didn't know who any of these people were. Maybe a week and a half.
I never had to explain anything to him. He just...
But y'all took me into this rabbit hole. You did this to yourself. Oh, my God. Let's keep going.
He knew where I was coming from. And I knew where he was coming from. And I always had a way of, when he was upset, I could word things in a way to calm him.
I had a way to calm him, aka I'm good at manipulating people, and for one
Oh hell.
time my manipulation tactics did not work, and that's why Ken stayed away until she was released and she got famous for all the wrong reasons. But sure enough, he came crawling back
In a way that it might change his perception of the situation going on to where he would be calm about it. And then he had that same effect on me.
If he had the same effect on her, it's too bad that he wasn't around when she was plotting to unalive her mother. But in my opinion, this is all just lip service. She does not care what anyone else has to say. She is going to do exactly what she wants to do. Because Nicholas Godeshan has said how he hesitated. He hesitated to carry out this unaliving plan of Dee Dee. But at the end of the day, Gypsy continued and continued and went on and on and on. And Nicholas was absolutely coerced into carrying this out because he thought it was the only way to handle the situation.
Oh man.
And, you know, it's one of those things that you always look back, like even when you're with someone, it's not fitting. It's like trying to force a puzzle piece that doesn't go because you already met your puzzle piece.
Yes, but you're forcing the puzzle piece with Ken.
You what? What the fuck?
And it just so happens that now you have a reason to always have him around, and that is that you are allegedly having a baby with him. In my opinion, nothing with Gypsy Rose as far as connections
Honestly, you and me
come
both.
from an organic place. They come from a place of you can fill a role right now, and it is what it is. But certain people that fill that role are going to be discarded like
Thank you,
trash
Riley, thank you.
once she thinks that she has something better on the other side. Once she thinks the grass is greener, she's going to go ahead and toss you to the side.
Burgamy.
But I do think that she has this odd obsession with Ken, and that is why this, this child is going to link them together for at least 18 years, assuming that it's his.
A puzzle piece that doesn't go because you already met your puzzle piece and it fits so perfectly without effort. And so that's how I felt with my relationship with Ryan. Yeah, I was happy, but I could have been happier.
And that's
Hypergamy.
exactly what she just said. I'm happy, but I could be happier. So what's going to make me happier, I'm going to go pursue that. And what's making me happy right now is going to be thrown in the garbage bin.
I mean, feeling that way day in and day out, lying next to someone, feeling like you're missing out.
Lying next
you're not
to
where
you.
You're not where you belong.
Listening to the rain.
Couldn't live with that.
Smiling just to say.
So, I made the decision to get a divorce.
How did the song go? That was Edwin McCain, wasn't it? These are the moments.
And so it happened that
Something like that, I think. Y'all, that's Edwin McCain, I believe.
Ken's relationship didn't work out either. And
Oh, it just so happens that Ken's relationship didn't work out. Really, is that the truth, Gypsy? Or is it that he saw that you were getting a lot of attention, you were making a fair amount of money because you were recently released from prison, and he decided to go ahead and pawn off his girlfriend, just like you pawned off your marriage with Ryan, and y'all decided to reconnect and say, F everyone's feelings. This is what's going to be good for now. This is making me happier. So let's just go with it. Who cares what anyone else thinks?
I mean,
Oh, hell.
definitely could have waited till the divorce was final. But I'm a fool in love, so with all that being
Oh, Lord have mercy.
said, Ken and I have been through a lot together and apart.
You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, even though the majority of time that you've known Ken, you were in prison. How much can you really go through when you're behind bars and he ends up jumping ship and leaving you? And now you want to come out and be like, oh, this is a legendary love story. This is what's always meant to be like.
This is notebook worthy.
the timeline and the manner in which all of this has been carried out is not giving. This is a love story that was put on hold and now we have reconnected and we're going to reconcile. That is not anywhere near this situation, based on my perspective and my opinion.
For granted.
Dun,
I don't
dun.
want a moment to go by that he wonders, does she love me? Because I
All right, get ready. Here come the fake tears, the fake crying, the fake, oh my God, this is getting me so emotional.
Oh hell.
Shtick to what she does on social media. I love when people fake cry and there are no tears. It is a bit of a talent, but those of us that can see through it very easily. And Gypsy Rose is not crying. She is acting as if she is emotional over something in order for people to believe what she is telling them. The act.
I am so in love with this man. In the 5 years that we were separated, I was in pain. I couldn't get over him.
I couldn't get over him, and that's why I chopped my hair off, dyed it blonde, and then ended up trapping him with a pregnancy.
I always felt lost.
Oh
I always
hell.
felt like my person was within reach. I just couldn't get to him. And I felt like the time that we had together.
You felt like Ken was always the one. Then why is it that you married Ryan Anderson? Based on my perspective, she ended up going to Ryan because she wanted to look really good in front of the parole board. She wanted to have a safe house to land in once she was released, and she realized that Ryan would jump over the moon for her. So she said, let's go ahead and do this. She would be able to do whatever she wanted to do. And sure enough, she did.
Oh hell. Riley, do it. That's crazy as hell. Hell, 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 hell.
While I was locked up, like, we were robbed of a real relationship, of a real chance together. Like,
What?
you know, most people, when they break up on
I thought you were in jail.
the outside,
Oh, we were robbed because I had killed my mother and I wasn't allowed to come out of prison, and this guy
Yeah, that part.
left me. We were robbed of a love story.
That laugh, Britt. Please come on a live stream. She said.
Bullshit.
Oh!
they know that their relationship
MS, yeah. So if you guys want to watch the video, it's on YouTube. Just search the Mystery Project. You can find it. And you can find Radiant Brit's YouTube channel. Also, she's pinned down in the or tagged down in the description. So y'all come on over. Come on over to the YouTubes. Hit the subscribe button too. YouTube thumbs up button. 200 people watching. We got 107 likes though. Let's get 200 likes. TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Tap the screen like crazy. Let's get 50,000 likes. And we need 4 more of the hand hearts, y'all. Hit me with a little hand heart action. Stella coming in hot. Thank you. And y'all, subscribe to the channel over here. We're trying to get back to 150. We're at 132. We got a ways to go. Come on, y'all. Click the heart or click my face and hit the big red subscribe button. Let's go.
is not going to work, and they know that they did everything they could. Like, they had a real shot, but we didn't have that. We were robbed of that. We couldn't have a normal relationship at that time.
Robbed because I was in prison for killing my mother.
Uh-oh. That part.
Where's the robbing? What robbing took place? You're upset that you were in prison and somebody left you?
And so
Make it
now that
make
I'm here, that
sense.
is something to treasure. That's something to hold on to. I just can't express enough how happy it makes me. I know I'm bawling right now.
Oh no.
I'm so emotional
Nurse KK, thank you.
because we're having a baby. We made a baby together.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Lindsay, everyone is leaving now so they don't have to listen to your commentary.
Bruh.
Honestly, that's probably the best thing to do if you don't like somebody is to not listen to Jesus Christ. People are ridiculous. You crazy as hell, girl. Bye. This isn't the airport. You don't have to announce your departure. Bye. If you don't like listening, don't listen. Man, you crazy as hell. That's like saying, man, I don't like wearing these shoes, so I'm going to wear these shoes everywhere I go. No, take the shoes off and get a fucking life. Sometimes people just drive me crazy. Is that Lemon Ray Ray in the house over there too? Let's go. Lisa, good to see ya. Hey, thanks for the love.
And that is such a blessing.
Schmitten kitten, thank you.
The fact that I am so blessed in my life to have a family that loves me.
Me personally, I could never, and I realize this is a,
Oh, it's crazy.
person-to-person decision once you're uploading content. I've always had a problem with the idea of setting up a camera and then crying when I'm in the room by myself, and especially when it's fake crying, editing that and posting it for the world to see. I mean, if you're
Oh, hell.
gonna cry on the internet, you're gonna have to do a little bit better than this, and then maybe people will look past the fact that you uploaded yourself crying on the internet.
A second chance at life.
Oh, man, Tony, thank you.
The man that I truly love back in my life. And we're starting our own family. Like, that's something to hold on to and never let go. Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry, I just went on a whole tangent. Okay, so it's just about 9 o'clock, and Ken should be getting off of work any moment now. So
I thought he didn't have a job.
let's set the tone.
Is that a robe? That's a silk-ass robe right there. Oh, hell. What's for dessert? Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun, 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 dun. Oh, hell, not with a candle. What candle was that? That's
I
a
reheated some
sad
food.
look. Oh, that's a sad looking plate of spaghetti right there.
And I lit a candle, and this is me showing you appreciation.
Oh!
Let me not be petty.
Okay, so I just got home from work, and Gypsy
I guess he is working. He said it too.
surprised me with her famous spaghetti here. It's the first time she's ever cooked for me, so I'm excited to try her cooking. It's really hot, though.
Famous. She didn't cook before she killed her mother, and she probably wasn't cooking this in prison. So how is it famous?
It's infamous.
Here's what happened. Ken came in and she was like, okay, I have to put this on YouTube, so can you sit down and say that I made my famous spaghetti for you, and then do a taste test and act like you like it, even though it might taste like, a cardboard box. Just do it for the viewers. And Ken's sitting here like, let me go ahead and play along because I'm kind of stuck right now.
It's very good.
It's not even steaming, y'all. That spaghetti is cold as hell. When you make spaghetti and when you serve somebody you love spaghetti, man, when they put the fork in and lift that up, you see steam coming up off that plate. Man, you could damn near give yourself a facial with the amount of steam coming off that plate if you love somebody. That is cold as hell. Look at that. That's crazy.
Very good.
Good. Okay, I'm
10 out of 10.
good. First. And then I have the pasta sauce, the tomato paste, the diced tomatoes with green chilies, all my spices. So I've got all my kitchen set up. Let's get to work. And wait until this heats up a little bit. Put a little bit of virgin olive oil.
Don't oil the noodles. It makes them sticky.
Oh god. This is the same one that caught on fire.
Oh, hell, don't burn the house down either. Grandma burned the biscuits. Nearly took the house down with it.
I'm gonna die if this thing catches on fire.
Who's saying it? Somebody type it in the chat. You get bonus points right now.
Doing the opposite burner. I'm not gonna lie, Ken like set the kitchen on fire a few days ago. So I'm really terrified of doing that same thing. He's thinking like you're never cooking in my kitchen again. It's fine. You just need to cook.
So if you notice earlier in the video, she says that she moved the pot closer so that the viewers could see what she was doing, but it was actually because there was smoke coming off of the burner. Here's the whole thing. There were probably a couple of droplets of water on the bottom of that pan causing the smoke. So somebody that thinks that the kitchen is going to be set on fire because of a little bit of smoke is also the same person publishing this famous spaghetti recipe. You'll see how like the content speaks for itself. Gypsy is a pathological liar. Ken is along for the ride because he really has no choice right now. But as we all know, this is not going to last forever. Absolutely not. So either way, Jesus take the wheel. Hopefully they don't do anything.
Jesus take the wheel.
Well, maybe not
Take
they,
it
but
from
especially
my
Gypsy.
hand.
Hopefully she doesn't do anything stupid in order to, attempt to reheat any more food. But time will tell. So I'm going to move on with my evening. So yeah, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Hell yeah. Radiant Brett, y'all. Please go follow her. TikTok, hit the follow button over here too. Tap the screen like crazy. Let's get 50,000 likes. Hit me with some bear action. I'm trying to get 100 of them bears. Thanks for the love. YouTube, hit the thumbs up. Let's get 200 likes. We got almost 300 people watching. Y'all, everybody hit the thumbs up. We got 76 to go. 66 to go, I mean. Hit it real quick. All right, let's go. What's next? I don't even know, but let's find out together. I think it might be a flawless Nina.
Gypsy Rose's mom's autopsy report and toxicology report got released today.
Oh, hell. It is. Y'all, flawless Nina, please go follow her. In the description, you'll find her channel. TikTok, same thing. Let's go. It is Rascal Flats, Amy. You're right. Good call.
And it hasn't been seen by the public ever. There are some damning things in there. And now we're seeing that Gypsy Rose hadn't been honest and that there was a lot more to the story than what was being told.
Oh, hell.
Now, y'all, we have got to see it. Now, I want you guys to watch to the end because y'all will be able to see a lot of things being uncovered. But while this was released today, do you guys want to know what Gypsy Rose posted? Trying to get sympathy from the public once again when I tell you she is a manipulator. I think a lot of y'all keep missing it, but now y'all are going to start to see things for what it is because the truth is being exposed. And what did Cat Williams say? In 2024, all lies and deviance are going to be exposed. And he ain't never lied, child.
Oh, hell.
Because this right here is going to rock your world.
Rock it.
This is the first time that I
Oh.
cooked a dinner for him. Usually he's the one that's always like cooking for me. So he is at
It's
work right now.
the same video.
And he does not know that I'm planning this romantic dinner tonight. So I am making spaghetti and meatballs. I have the recipe.
Oh, she hit us with the slow down.
Right here. I've got all the ingredients that I need.
Stella, thank you.
I just kind of cook the meatballs, just kind of warm them up a little bit because I kind of like it to be a little bit more cooked. And also cooked the little snow peas. So a lot of people like meatballs, but
Snow
I like little
peas?
snow peas in my spaghetti.
Oh, hell. I thought she said, I haven't watched the whole thing, but I thought she said snow peas. Who the hell puts snow peas in spaghetti? Oh, hell. That's almost as bad as, remember when people, my mom, I love you. You're probably watching it on TikTok. My mom used to she'd make mashed potatoes and ground beef, and then she'd put corn and peas in the mashed potatoes and the ground beef on top. Oh my God.
How dare you?
You what?
No, I couldn't do it, y'all. I couldn't do it. Drives me nuts. Put the mashed potatoes separate and let me just eat mashed potatoes. Don't put corn and peas and everything else in it.
Alright, so I'm gonna start. So I've got my seasonings. It has like bell pepper, onion. They call it Creole seasoning. Fresh.
Yeah, meatloaf. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Put a little meatloaf action. Make some mashed potatoes on the side. Put a little meatloaf on there. Mmm. Mmm.
So I'm just gonna saute these first, and then I have.
Look at Nina's face, y'all. Nina's face makes me so happy when she looks. She just hit us with the. I mean, Britt's got some sass too, but Nina's face just. I mean, she wears her emotions on her sleeve, y'all. She's like this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love it. I'm here for all the drama and sass, y'all. I'm just here for it. Thank you for sending me down this rabbit hole, you guys. I love you so very much.
The pasta sauce, the tomato paste, the diced tomatoes, green chilies, all the
Oh,
spices,
thank
all
you.
the so and we fill this piece up a little bit of virgin olive oil. Okay, so I switched burners. I kind of like having the burner
Just hit us with the.
a little closer to the camera so you guys can see all the ingredients that I'm putting in. Alright, so I'm gonna start with
Oh my God.
this.
Yo, I want to watch other things, but every time we watch other things, nobody watches it. And then as soon as I do anything about this lady right now, boom, everybody wants to watch it. So I'm gonna try to do some other stuff. Don't worry. But y'all gotta watch that stuff. I put up the one about the police dog. It got like 100 views. That's a damn good story too. That dog jumped off a bridge trying to and captured a dude. And y'all were like, I don't want to watch that. Hell no. Ew. Ew. But Gypsy Rose heating up spaghetti. Y'all are all over it, man. This is crazy as hell. Y'all send me some funny stuff too, apparently. I'm gonna fast forward. I'm not watching that again.
For her unalived mom has been released. What do y'all think of that? Like I said before, now
Oh, gee, thank you, Amy. Thank you.
we've been finding out that a lot of the things that she said was not true, and that her mom actually had cancer at the time that she unalived her.
Oh, hell.
It had already been said a long
Streeters
time
with
ago
car. Yeah.
that she was likely abusing her mom and not the other way around, but nobody had proof of that. But after seeing this right here, I need y'all to pause to read because this has been quite scandalous. Also, did you guys see her mom had all those operations? Who was watching Gypsy when those operations happened? Why couldn't she escape then? I hope you guys are starting to question a lot of this BS you've been hearing. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.
Oh, hell. What's next?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl, Angel Baby.
Angel Baby spilling the tea. Y'all make sure you go follow her. Subscribe to her. She's down in the description. Let's see what she's got going on. Oh, I swear to God, if it's meatballs.
Make sure you like,
It might be meatballs, y'all. I don't know.
comment, and subscribe.
This investigation is very thorough. Okay, why did this happen?
I don't know.
Oh hell, we're starting off good.
Do you know why it happened?
Not a meatball in sight.
Okay.
I don't know why it happened. She was
Hey,
sick.
it could be.
Stella,
I'm
thank
not
you.
escapes. I'm not gonna do that. You know what? All that rage gets pent up inside.
But-
That gets so overwhelming to anybody. I don't care if it's you, me, somebody else. You know what happens? You explode. Everybody does.
I go to church
Okay.
and I take communion and I release all of that.
Okay. Stop letting this get out of control.
Now, out of all that, I can admit Gypsy did tell the truth about one thing. Dee Dee was sick. She was very sick. In fact, you guys, Dee Dee's autopsy was
Jessica,
just
thank you.
released. And let me tell you, I am not shocked. In fact, this autopsy confirms what we all have been preaching this whole time. That Dee Dee was defenseless. And Dee Dee was sick. In fact, Dee Dee was bedridden. Now, when the autopsy was released, y'all, I did go on Google and try to find it. And let me tell you, to my surprise, every single link that I clicked on or story, whatever it was that I clicked on about it, it had been removed. Now, of course, before it was
Oh, really?
removed, it was screenshotted. People had it. I understand that Natasha Cooper was streaming it. You guys, once you get that stuff out there, it stays out there. No matter if it's out there for a second, whatever it is. They had it, and I have it, and we're about to go over it right now. Now, I know for the people that support Gypsy, this autopsy isn't going to change their mind. Because there is evidence out there, and in this case, it's literally just thrown in your face. Like, you ain't even got to go look for it. It's thrown in your face. And these people refuse to see it. So if they don't see that, they're damn sure not going to see this. And that's okay. What I truly think it is I think it's a lot of people's pride. Now, a lot of the people that are sitting up there saying that they believe her and they're defending her, I feel like some people, their wall might be coming down. But they just don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit that all these years of what they believed was not true. They don't want to believe that. They want to still believe that Gypsy is that victim. That victim that had every excuse to do what they did. Because if they had to face reality, especially how hard they have been going for Gypsy, then that means that they would have to take a look at themselves as well. And they don't want to do that.
Oh,
because
hell.
who in their right mind would support somebody like this? I'm just saying. Okay, so let's get into some of these autopsy results, y'all, and we're going to go over these illnesses.
Y'all, I looked up on Social Blade. She lost a lot of followers. Wasn't she at like almost 11 million? She's down to like back almost to 9 million. Well, she's at like 10 million, 100,000. That's still a ton of people. But damn, I thought, wasn't it like 11.8 last time I saw it? I don't know. That's crazy as hell. Let's keep going.
That Dee Dee had.
Yo, like the video. 35 more likes on YouTube. TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Subscribe to the channel too, y'all. Click my face, hit that big red subscribe button.
At her time of passing. Okay, so some of these illnesses include high blood pressure, thyroid disease, endometrial cancer, diabetes, gallbladder disease, y'all, and asthma. And not just that.
Oh, hell.
Dee Dee was extremely overweight, y'all. So she wasn't getting up chasing after no Gypsy, like I said before. And Dee Dee was apparently bedridden. Dee Dee had lots of surgeries, and she had just undergone a surgery, y'all, a few months before her unaliving. And she could barely walk. It was hard for her to get around. So Dee Dee needed Gypsy to be there to take care of her. She needed her to take care of her because she couldn't do it herself because she was sick. And most of those medications in the closet, they had Dee Dee's name on it.
Oh, hell, that's a absurd amount of medicine.
And another thing that really doesn't alarm me.
That looks like, is that Vicks chloroseptic spray? Like for your, like that little sore throat action, when you get a little sore throat action? That looks like 8 to 14 bottles of Vicks chloroseptic. Holy hell. If your throat hurts that bad all the time, dear God, man, you crazy as hell.
About this closet, you know, besides the fact that a lot of these medications had Dee Dee's name on it, the fact that if you look around, Dee Dee was a hoarder. Gypsy even said it, but we can't believe anything Gypsy says. But if we look at the pictures, we can see that, you know, there's some clutter going on. And that also tells us that Gypsy was not rolling around in that house in a wheelchair too, because there was no space for it. But let's get back to the matter at hand. And of course, we know how Dee Dee was actually unalived with the wounds and stuff like that. It was just so gruesome and so terrible and uncalled for. It was not justified. It was, in my opinion, premeditated. And
well, I mean, that's not even an opinion. That's fact now, right? Because they have all those Facebook messages and all that stuff talking about it, right? 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 I'm pretty sure I saw that they had text messages where they were talking about it, but like in code, right?
it was, like I said, premeditated.
But if he came to the house for that specific reason, right? I mean, that's premeditation.
Because Gypsy had been planning this.
But what do I know?
She had been planning.
I'm just a lonely old TikToker, YouTuber, doing live streams in the evening time, trying to throw in a few laughs every now and then.
Planning this.
Don't take anything I say. That's fact.
She said it herself.
Unless I say hit that thumbs up button and tap the screen like crazy.
She had plan A, plan B. Keyword, plan. Dee Dee had no defensive wounds. Dee Dee was on her stomach. And they just preyed up on her like some animalistic psychopaths.
Damn.
Not just that, with the toxicology report, there was nothing in Dee Dee's system because Gypsy accused Dee Dee of being a regular rug user, and that was not the case because obviously if you're regular, you're going to have something in your system. That was not the case with Dee Dee. Like, everything.
Oh, that's terrible.
Thing that Gypsy is saying, you guys, is just coming back that it's not true. Like, in my opinion, I'm finding it not to be true. Like, for everything she says.
Hi, Montreal. Can I help you? What do you need? You got food, you got water, you got treats.
I'm finding a lie. Now, in the beginning of this video, y'all heard the detective. He told Gypsy that her lying is getting out of control. Now, you know you lie a lot. If somebody tells you that this lying is getting out of control. Like, I've never heard somebody tell somebody else that their lying is getting out of control. So, with Dee Dee having all these health problems, I'm going to go ahead and say it because a lot of Gypsy's people... Oh, so that's what happened with Dee Dee then. No. Dee Dee passed away from wounds, okay? That's how she passed. That is what is on the report. So that is the end of that. That's what it is.
Oh, hell.
Take with it what you will. So Gypsy, she recently did a video. It was like a cooking video. Her first time cooking for...
Oh, man. Just when I thought there wasn't going to be any more meatballs, y'all.
Emotional damage.
Here's the
And
meatballs.
I'm like, damn, you're pregnant and you never cooked for your man. But that's a different story. Okay. Then she starts crying. And I'm like, why is she so emotional? Like, she is really being vulnerable. And I'm like, this girl thinks she is slick, in my opinion. That was a straight up PR move. She knew that those autopsies was going to come out. And she wanted to get people to feeling sorry for her again before they came out.
I know I'm bawling right now. It's just,
Don't you find that suspicious? Like, all
Oh, hell.
of a sudden, she's just opening up to the world.
Nadia.
She is just trying to warm your heart. I'm not buying it. The fact of the matter is, when Gypsy was younger, she was a child. At that moment, she was a victim of something. You know, I believe that it was Dee Dee taking advantage. You know, Dee Dee taking advantage of Gypsy's illnesses. We're not going to go over it again. We know about the microdeletion. Everything that happened to Gypsy was necessary. What doctor would do unnecessary surgeries and just risk everything? Risk
There's a lot of doctors that'll do unnecessary surgeries.
everything. Getting their license
People are crazy as hell. There are people doing some crazy stuff out there right now.
taken away.
Man, I had one doctor in Florida that gave his wife I don't know what he did. He did some crazy stuff. And then, like, she had a bad reaction to the anesthesia and then, like, started not being able to wake up ever again. And he was going out and doing consultations with other people while his wife was in the back barely breathing. Y'all remember that one? That was crazy as hell. You're gonna burn in hell for that one too. That dude is crazy.
Risk their family being messed up, you know, being financially ruined, and could possibly go to jail. Who would do that? What dentist is going to take somebody's teeth out that doesn't need them pulled? Like, come on, you guys. You guys know darn well no doctor is going to do that. What it all boils down to, you guys, it doesn't really matter because we are here in, like, form. We are here in human form. This is just our human form life. Gypsy has a lot to worry about. Trust me. She will be handled in the end.
Oh, damn. She's talking about Lord Jesus.
She's not getting away with anything. The Lord sees all. The
Hallelujah.
Lord knows all. You can fool the man in the body, but you cannot fool the spirit.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Ain't that the truth? Damn, y'all, that's all I got. That's all I got for tonight. What do you want to say, Montreal? What do you want to say? Do you want to say hi to the people? Here, say hi to everybody. Say hi, my name's Montreal. I'm a precious little kitten. Meow, 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 meow. She's like, oh, hell no, I'm getting the hell out of here. All right, I'm out of here. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. Come on. We got 18 more likes to 200. Y'all hit it. Hit it. TikTok, do your thing. I might try to post a couple more TikTok videos tonight. I'm feeling amped up. Feeling hyped. So I love you guys. YouTube, take care. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hit that thumbs up button, though.